In this session, we will take a look at foreign key constraint. We will continue on where we left off with the constraints. The only constraint which was left out was foreign key, since we didn't have multiple tables. So we just created one table. And so now we are going to create another table and create a relationship between these two tables by using a foreign key constraint. So foreign key constraint is used for referential integrity. So that means while we are inserting the data into one table, it will always check for the integrity of that particular data in the other table also. So if you want to have that constraint, we need to create a foreign key. So how is it different from primary key? A primary key is unique and you can have only one primary key per table. However, you can have multiple foreign key for a particular table, and primary key will not allow null values, but foreign key will allow null value also. Okay, so having said that, so we will try to create another table. In our employee table, we have something called department. So we added, big data platform, finance and procurement. So instead of adding the department name all the time, so what we can do is we can create another table called department, and we can add the foreign key for that particular department so that employee and department tables are related. So what we can do is after adding employee, so we are going to create department table. So under department we will have ID again and name of the department. ID again, we are going to create it as a primary key, because only the primary key from the other table can be a foreign key for the other table. So in my case, the department ID, which is a primary key in department table, is a foreign key for employee table, and the name is the name of the department here. So what I'm going to do is, instead of department, I'm going to modify this particular column from department to department ID. Since the two tables will be related now, so instead of putting the department, so I'm going to put department ID or department ID. So first thing is, I will create the department table. So for that, I will go to SQL demo and go to tables, create a new table, and here I will create ID, which is the first column. Again, it is an integer, and the second column is name of the department. Okay, and again varchar of, let's say, 100. Okay, ID column will be our primary key. I'm going to set this as a primary key, and whenever I set this as a primary key, it won't allow null. Okay, so the name also, I'm not going to allow null here, and this table I'm going to call it as department table. Okay, I'm going to save this. Now I'm going to go back to the first table definition and instead of department, so I need to call it as department ID, and this will be an integer now. Okay, so let me save this. After changing the data type, it says unable to modify table, conversion failed, when converting the varchar value to big data type to int. So that means earlier it was varchar and now it's going to be an integer value. So for that I need to remove all the records inside the employee table. So for that I'm going to use delete from employee table. Okay, and I'm going to run this execute query, and 5 rows are deleted. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to employee table and then save this. Since there is no data now, so it should successfully change it to from varchar data type to integer data type. So select star from employee and select star from department. Okay, so let us see. Let's see, select star from department, sorry, employee. There's no values. Select from department, no values. So what we will do is, first we will add the departments. So here I'm going to add values to department table. So again, insert into department values 1 big data, okay, and finance. So we had big data and big data platform and finance department and procurement department. So this is what we had, the different departments, procurement departments. So what I will do is I will go and insert these, okay, one by one into, sorry, I need to change the values here. ID cannot be, since ID is a primary key. So let me change execute and execute. So if I go to select star from department, I should have 4 different departments. Okay, so now I have 4 different values. So still my employee is empty. So before we go ahead and add the data into employee, what we will do is we will create foreign key constraint. So for that, what we will do is we will go to employee table and select the department ID, go to relationship, click on add. Under tables and column specification, you click on this 3 dot. So let us call this as FK, which is foreign key, employee to department. Okay, so the primary key table is, in our case, the primary key table is the department table. Okay, and the foreign key table is employee table. Okay, so let us remove this. Okay, from the department table, which is the primary key, ID is the primary key. ID is the primary key which we want to relate to the table employee, and what is the column which we want to relate it to It's the department ID. So that means the primary key table is department. So this is the relationship which we want to build from department ID to department ID in employee table. Okay, click on OK and then close. So now we have built a relationship between these two tables. We need to save this. So let us save this. And it says the following tables will be saved into your database. Do you want to continue? Yes. Okay, so now that constraint is saved. Okay, so after saving, what we will do is we will try to insert few rows into employee table. So what I will do is I will take out the first statement which we tried to insert earlier, and then add it here. So this is from the last session. Okay, so employee ID, name, address, department. So instead of department, it's going to be department ID now, and salary. The values are okay, so the values are 1 Jack, New York, SD1 instead of big data. So we know that big data is big data is 1 here. So instead of providing this, so I'll provide 1, which is an existing data in the department table, and everything else remains same. Let me execute this and see. Okay, so right now one row affected, and then let's go back and see the employee table. So I have one row with all the values in it. So the department ID, instead of big data, it says 1, which is referencing to big data and department column. Okay, so now where is the referential integrity here? So there's nothing which is stopping us from inserting. Okay, so to check the referential integrity between these two tables, whatever the constraint which we have added is in place or not, so what we need to do is, since we have only 4 values here, so if I try to insert another row into employee table, okay, so this time I'm trying to insert Jill, and he's from California, and he's SD2, and he's from a procurement department. Okay, so procurement department, and he's earning $5,500, and then he's joined on some date. Okay, so he's from procurement department. So right now the procurement department is not inside the department, so we haven't added that particular value. Since we have a primary key on employee, so let me change the value of employee ID. Okay, so let me try to insert this. Okay, the insert statement conflicted with the foreign key constraint AFK employee department. The conflict occurred in the database SQL demo table department column ID. So that means this value, whatever we are providing in department ID, doesn't exist in the department table. So it is referencing, that means it is checking the department table before inserting the value into employee table. If I insert into department values 5, and infrastructure, Okay, so, and let me execute this. And now the fifth value also exists in the department. Let's go back and select this. Now there's a infrastructure department. Since Jill belongs to infrastructure department and there is a value now the check constraint passes and then it should insert a value into employee table. If I execute the same statement again, okay, one row affected. Okay, now if I go back to employee, I have Jack and Jill, and Jack belongs to big data and infrastructure department. Okay, so this is about foreign key constraint.